Hello guys and welcome to another How to Crucible video, but today is not a weapon review. Today is a step back through time. A step back through the 50 weapons that we have done. Yes, a milestone video. We've done 50 weapons so far. To be totally honest, I thought we probably would have hit 50 a long time ago, but just because of the state of the game, things slowed down a little bit. But here we are. We finally hit 50 weapons. And I kind of want to go back through a couple of them. I've got 6 weapons here that I do want to take a look back or go back in time to look at. I don't think I have the footage, sadly, so I don't think you're going to be seeing footage from any, if any, of the weapons that I'm about to talk about, because I think I had gone through and cleaned up some video footage. I could get it from the actual videos that I had posted, but there's going to be like watermarks on it and other stuff because, you know, of what I've edited on to those videos. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and put some random Crucible clip up here, some Crucible clips that you get to see from some of the recent weapons I've done. Let's first go ahead and talk about our list of 50. We've done so many. Our favorites. So I've got 3 different favorites here. So first of all, the favorite gun, my favorite weapon out of the 50 that we have done so far, my favorite of the all 50, every single one. Which one did I love the most? Well, the one that I did love the most was Anti-Oak D. So I come from a submachine gun liking of any game, so I really enjoy using submachine guns in about every single game I play, and I really enjoyed this one. I'm really glad that Destiny 2 was able to implement a submachine gun that did so well and so beautifully destructive within the Crucible that I so much enjoyed using this weapon. I didn't get to round to it until around, a long ways, actually. I can see. I didn't get around to it until the 46th weapon. The 46th weapon out of the 50. I didn't get around to it, so I had gone a long ways without it, but once I finally got to it, I knew it was my favorite. It was my favorite out of all of them. So let's move on to my most surprising. The weapon that surprised me the most. So the weapon that actually surprised me the most, believe it or not, is Vigilance Wing. I didn't think Vigilance Wing was actually going to impress me that much. You know, the 5-round burst, I didn't really think anything of that. I was just, it's an exotic, obviously, so there's going to be some extras that it's going to have, but it propelled itself into the 2nd place spot. And that absolutely surprised the crap out of me. I didn't think it was going to be that good of a weapon. I didn't think it was going to get a score of a 40.9. I just couldn't think about that at all when I was doing it. But then when I was ranking it, I was like, wow, this was actually really, really easy to use and something that I think that everyone else should be using it the same. So, it really surprised me there, the Vigilance Wing. I really wasn't anticipating the Vigilance Wing coming off so strong. Moving on to the most fun. So now the most fun weapon that I've used. So I want to say the most fun weapons I've used in the Crucible are the trace rifles, and most specifically the Prometheus lens, because the Prometheus lens is much better than the Cold Heart, or was at the current point in time using the Prometheus lens. Those are really fun to use. Not a lot of people use them in the Crucible. You don't ever see the lasers just flying around the map, but when I was using them, I was roasting kids, and it was really fun because they would actually have it in their inventory, and they would pull it out, and they would try to fight me with it, and it was just the funniest thing I've ever seen. Then all of a sudden, there'd be like 6 lasers on the field because not only am I causing a stir for the other team, but that team, they're causing a stir to my teammates. And my teammates are like, oh my god, I need to pull this gun out apparently. It's really good. And so it would cause a couple of weird lobbies that I've been in. So I really enjoyed using those just because of the fact that they would cause those lobbies. And it was actually quite enjoyable to use in those certain matches. It gave me a little break when I was trying to try hard my pants off and attempt to annihilate kids. I was able to have a little bit of fun. So those are my top 3, the Anti-Oak D, the Vigilance Wing, and the Prometheus lens. Those are kind of just random, really fun ones that I had to deal with. Now let's go about the not favorites, the guns that I did not enjoy at all. I don't have any specific categories like my favorite, surprising, and most fun. I just have not favorites at all. And these to be totally honest with you, are the very bottom three. The very, very bottom three. Let's go ahead and talk about the one in the 48th spot. So the one in the 48th spot is the Fool's Remedy. It is a horrible, horrible sidearm. It was the worst thing that I've ever used in my entire life. If you like the Fool's Remedy, I have no sympathy for you at all. I have no sympathy. This thing is trash. It is the worst thing I have ever come across in my entire life. I hated every single waking second with the Fool's Remedy. I just cannot understand any likeness to this weapon whatsoever. Moving on to the gun in the 49th spot, we have New City. Now, I had high hopes for this weapon. I saw it, and I was like, wow, that looks really cool. You know, it's a Season 2 submachine gun, and it came out Season 2. I'm really excited to kind of use this weapon. I just want to use it. And then I decided that, oh my god, I hate this weapon. It was awful. It did no damage whatsoever. It threw marshmallows. It was absolutely horrible. It was so bad. Like, I know that I may have like misrepresented a few of the weapons in here, and I have a video coming this week to kind of help those weapons that maybe I have misrepresented, but it is the worst submachine gun. I mean, it is way at the bottom. Like, it is 100% the worst submachine gun. Granted, it's not far behind Foggy Notion, but I am going to retest Foggy Notion, just mainly because I've seen a lot of people use it and murder me with it, and so I think I may have done a little bit of a mess up there. But anyways, the New City is absolutely the worst submachine gun I've ever used. Then we have the Creme de la Sac, the worst weapon that I've ever used so far. So actually, this weapon is getting a retrial. I'm retrialing with this weapon. It's getting a chance at redemption here, and I do have to say it may actually get a little bit redemption. It may get a little upkeep in the point system that I gave it before. But minimum distance, the sidearm as well, it was really bad. I really did not like using minimum distance. It was absolute trash. It was the worst weapon I've ever touched in my entire life. It almost gave me noobness. It also just made me turn into a noob while I was using the weapon. I couldn't aim with the weapon. I couldn't hit anything with the weapon. I was just really getting mad with the weapon. I can't. It's bad. It's really bad. And so I'm giving it a retrial now. And I kind of want to just give you the number for one of the games I had. So for one of the games, actually I'll give you two of them. I'll give you two of them for the number of the minimum distance. I had a game where I went 22 and 11. So that's a 2.0 KD. And then there's a game where I went 25 and 15, which is a 1.67 KD. So I think the retrial might come out to be better than it actually was in the first distance. But for now, minimum distance was absolutely the worst weapon I've ever touched in my entire life. So on your screen now, we're going to go ahead and check out the lists for all the weapons. You're going to get a list from 1 all the way to 50 for right now. So some highlights. You know, we've got Autumn Wind is going to be sitting in the 5th spot. Pulse rifle that I really did enjoy. We're going to be seeing weapons like Origin Story is in 15th. It is a auto rifle that I really did enjoy as well. Then we're going to be seeing a few of the ones that I do not like. Probina D, we just did Probina D, that's in 29th. And then you're going to see a few other weapons. Annual Skate. Annual Skate probably going to get a retrial as well. That's in 37th. Place right there. And then moving on to the final ones that I've talked about, you know, the Fool's Remedy, New City, and minimum distance. It's just, you know, you see this list and you're like, well, this is a pretty good compiled list. There could be more weapons, and obviously, yes, we're going to continue with the weapons. We're going to try and get as many as we can in here before the game dies. But yeah, that's basically your list. That's basically everything that I have to show you for that. It's just, you know, it's a mess. It's a mess, basically. The back half of this list is a mess, mainly because they all suck and I don't like them. Maybe one of these days I'll show you guys the actual Excel file that I have for it, but for right now, don't really think you need to see the Excel file, because I really don't want to screenshot it at all. It's a pain in the butt. I'd have to scroll down and get multiple screenshots, because it's kind of big. It's kind of big, not gonna lie. So, also with this being said, with our weapon ranking videos. This is the longest series I've done on my channel. This is 50 episodes. This is the longest thing I've done on my channel. I think I've gotten up to 24, 25 with a different series, something that I'm not going to talk about at all. But anyways, I think I got to about 24, 25 with that, and so I don't think I've ever been this far into a series, this invested, so it's something new for me. I have never really done anything this really intensive, heavy here. But it was really fun. So far, it's been really fun. Even though some of the weapons make me want to end my existence on this earth, I do enjoy doing the weapon reviews and having a good time and getting the videos out and just continuing this series that I've made a staple, basically, on my channel. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching the series. Thank you guys for watching every single weapon review that I do and giving them some love, getting them some love. It was fun. Here is to 50 more. Raise your hand with a glass. If you don't have a glass, just raise your hand and act like you're holding a glass. You might look weird, but raise it up, clink them together. The clink sound effect, I don't have it, so it's you know, whatever, doesn't matter. Thank you guys for the 50. Here is to 50 more. Do the clink. Make the clink sound effect in your head. And thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for watching the videos before. And I'll see you later.
I'm glad you came.